Up next, the Rockets taking on the Lakers. For the Houston Rockets, they know starting the season on the road can make for a difficult start. They hope to rise to the challenge. Lakers, Rockets, just moments away right after this. So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at the three. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters. On that glass, they'll take something out of you.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
With the step back for three, Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Drops in the three. Antetokounmpo has got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Just 5 on the clock. That one's wide left.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Now here's Durant. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Doncic outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. He's got 5.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
That one's good for 2.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Durant rejected by James.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. He's still got that fire for an old man.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Number 1, Houston.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
On the wing, Durant. Check by James. And Durant with the big finish.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Antetokounmpo for 3. Fires in the triple. Antetokounmpo has got 10.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Smith finds Thompson. Outside Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. 9 points in the game.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Smith outside. And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Ooh, you just have to appreciate that play. KD makes so many tough shots. Just give him an easy one every once in a while.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now here's Durant. 11 points in the game. On target from range.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Antetokounmpo for three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Down by 15. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. And a deep three from Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
And the Lakers making a change here. Irving's checked in. Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet comes in for Eason.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Drains the triple. Durant's got 14.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Durant. There's the triple, and there's Van Vliet on the assist from Durant.
And Van Vliet knows sometimes you got to hit him with a quick response.
Oh, got that one up quick. 11 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Durant, rejected by James. Antetokounmpo for 3, and the Lakers hit again from deep. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred Van Vliet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He's come a long way. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
Adams, the pass to Durant. Over James. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Now here's Durant. He's got 16.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Şengün. Sinks the tray.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc, so when he does take these shots, he means business. Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now here's Durant. 18 points for him. Here's Van Vliet. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. Ooh, a little pass fake there. Froze the D. Nice move. Van Vliet's got 8 points. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Thompson. Again, the Lakers score.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Durant, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Los Angeles. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got James. Johnson is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mikan in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Connects from downtown.
And if you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
Pure from three-point range. Bird's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Shepherd. 17 points in his last outing. Van Vliet misses. Johnson for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Shepherd. Şengün, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Shepherd. LeBron with the rebound. Here's Bird. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Bird's got 8 points.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
To halt the run. Rebounded by Johnson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. Pass to Shepherd. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He has 6.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it. The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And it's Shepherd missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
We love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
And Richard, Coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
Now here's Finney Smith. He's scoreless. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And for Van Vliet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, Brian.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Both teams deciding to change it up. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Nikola Jokic is second.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Down low. And the dunk by Jokic.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game.
Oh, get that weak.
Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Capella. Still without a bucket. The Rockets again can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Antetokounmpo. Bam.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Van Vliet finds Durant. Şengün a screen on James. Durant's shot is off. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's another one for the Lakers.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Iverson. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And he gets the bucket. Bird's got 10 points.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
He drops it from range.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Rejected by Jokic.
Nice timing there from Jokic to read the play and get the denial at the cup. Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Van Vliet outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for Los Angeles.
And the 3-ball has been a huge part of their game plan. A great way to spread out a defense.
And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic checked in. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Eason comes in for Shepard. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Thompson finds Şengün. Back to Thompson. Outside Eason. Shot clock at 6. Şengün a screen on James. Here's Durant. Baseline jumper right on the money. Durant's got 20.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Thompson. No points yet. Up and over Doncic. Thompson's shot is off. Here's Bird. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Now here's Durant. Give him 20. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 22 points for him.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
That one from long range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson with a screen. Durant's shot is off.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
That's good from Durant on the assist by Smith. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Thompson. No points so far. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Outside Durant. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. "13 feet out. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Bird. Jokic shot is good. Jokic has got 9 points in the quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Lakers.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So the Rockets 5 now. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the center position.
Rising to the challenge. He's giving them everything he's got.
And here's Doncic outside. Well, the Rockets shooting about 47%. A nice number. James with the block.
And Braun with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking him right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Durant. 30 points in the game.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Durant. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Thompson's shot is off. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Drills it from deep.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
And Houston has possession, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Here's Durant. The 15-footer is good. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive. Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Durant finds Thompson, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Doncic outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. Durant's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-5 run.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Durant. James with the block.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now here's Thompson. The shot from the low post is good.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
From deep, Jokic sends it home from three-point land.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Thompson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 19-footer, connects, the jumper drops. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Their transition defense has been porous. They're getting run over.
It's stolen by James. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, this is who LeBron is, an unselfish player who looks to set up his teammates.
Durant for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. And here's Jokic outside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is James. He's got 19. Knocks down the triple.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep.
Connects again from distance.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Durant, Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, Jokic really has the confidence to pull up from just about anywhere on the floor.
Thompson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Smith, no good.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple. Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Outside Eason. Nails it from 3. Eason's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pass to Jokic. Out to James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
James against Durant. And he drops it in from the low post. Durant's got 43 points.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
They grab their own miss. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Durant's shot is off. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. And here's Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 7 assists in the game.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Thompson scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. On the take. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Doncic's shot is good.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
The Rockets shooting just 36% in the 3rd. Şengün, a screen on James. Outside Durant. And again, unable to change momentum here. Puts up a deep 3. He's off on that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Lakers. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kobe Bryant is out there with flag, and it's Olajuwon in at the power forward. That's the Laker 5. Finney Smith passes to Van Vliet, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
And Houston has possession. Over to the wing. And here's Shepherd for 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hits the trifecta.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And they forced a shot clock violation. Great D. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But Where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Man, showing some terrific range. SGA's got his first 3 points of the game. Van Vliet outside. And Houston another three.
Talk about being locked in. Superb focus from Van Vliet offensively so far.
Irving for three. Counted from distance.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Another three from Houston.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
The three is up, and that's good. Shepherd for three.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Sengun, no good. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Such a wide open look.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Jordan nails it from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 12 points now in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Van Vliet. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Takes one from 10 feet and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Van Vliet against SGA. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 28.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
The Rockets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Sengun. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Bird. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Van Vliet. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mikan. And Los Angeles, another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Shepherd, that's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Shepherd. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Sengun, no good.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Mikan using his post moves to get the 2 points. Mikan's got 8 points in the quarter. And the Rockets shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. And here's Shepherd for three, rebounded by the Lakers.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I'll tell you what, when he's this hot, it's a thing of beauty. Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright. He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Van Vliet, the pass to Finney-Smith. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
No, easy money. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Pass to Şengün. And Houston, another three.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Lakers. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Van Vliet. Adams with a screen on SGA. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's SGA. Again, the Lakers. The Rockets shooting pretty well at 45%. To the inside. Here's Van Vliet. And here's Shepherd for three. Another three from Houston.
Well, a pure shooter, Reed Shepherd, is someone you want taking jumpers. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Outside, SGA. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.